Europe is in the midst of an increasingly difficult security environment. This sentiment has been shared by many Western leaders and top officials at this year's Munich Security Conference. The global gathering was first held in 1963 at the height of the Cold War. And just like then, it is the standoff between the West and Russia that's taking center stage. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has called on Russia to destroy its intermediate-range missiles and comply with the Intermediate-Range Forces Treaty.
We call on Russia to take that opportunity and to verifiably destroy its intermediate-range missiles. The clock is ticking. We want Russia to return to compliance, but we are also preparing for a world without the INF Treaty and a world with more Russian missiles in Europe.
Russia's undeclared war in eastern Ukraine was addressed by a number of top officials, including Canada's Foreign Minister Chrystia Freeland and British Defence Secretary Gavin Williamson.
30 years since the fall of the Berlin Wall, and 5 years since the illegal annexation of Crimea, Russia remains a threat to our security. Russia's illegal activity continues unabated on land, in the Donbass, and at sea, with the seizure of Ukrainian naval ships and the imprisonment of their sailors.
On the sidelines of the conference, Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko met with the NATO Secretary General. Ukraine's president said a new package of sanctions against Moscow over the Russian Coast Guard's attack on Ukrainian vessels last November has been approved.
Today we've coordinated our efforts regarding sanctions. Today the so-called Azov package of sanctions was discussed and approved. This is exactly what I promised you in December, when we were forced to respond by calling for global solidarity.
The U.S. has sent its largest delegation yet to the conference, including House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Vice President Mike Pence, and Patrick Shanahan, the acting defense secretary. U.S. and European officials are expected to address divisions over NATO defense spending and bilateral ties.